So on paper, May was the worst month I've ever had trading the wheel. Simple. Let's talk about it. Full disclosure, like I said, I'll show you the good, I'll show you the bad. Down $1,300, maybe almost $1,400 in May. And I'll tell you why, and also why I'm definitely not worried about it, and I am open to criticism. Let's talk about it. Here is the Robinhood portfolio, currently valued at $38,100. If we click out to year to date, the markets are not open yet. It is Friday, June 2nd, expiration day. So $38,100, up 7.98% for the year. That I'm happy about. I'll take that, okay? The stocks that I own that I'm currently wheeling 100 shares of, Apple, my position is up almost 7% there. Google up almost 35% there. And that's really going to be the main talk. You guys know the Google story if you've been following along. If not, go back. I think the last 3 videos have been about the Google debacle. And the most recent one was very, very important and gives a lot of insight to like what's happening now. Because I did that in like the middle of May when I took a really, really major hit in premium talking about Google. But in that video, we talked about the capital gains. Like I said, I'm up 34%. So I'm down in the wheel trading premiums, but up huge 34% on my actual position in Google. Starbucks down 10%. I think my cost basis right now on Starbucks is 109, I want to say. Yep, it's 109. And I'm trying to fix that and get that down a little bit by selling puts on it. That's one way to lower your basis, is continue to sell puts on it. The open options that I have, Apple call, which is a roll. All these are rolls. Apple's a call, Google the call, 113 current strike, where it's probably trading right now. Oh gosh, don't tell it to me, 123. So it's just on a tear, right? So I'm really happy about the capital gains, but it's making my wheel portfolio look like complete dog shit. But that's what it is, you know. Brad, you're an idiot. Options, whatever, dude, whatever. And then Starbucks. The other things that I am looking to do puts and add positions of, Amazon, I will. The markets have just pretty much been green, right? It's green or flat. There hasn't been any great cash secure put days. They've been here and there, but I'm definitely watching Amazon for that. And Nvidia, I've also done some cash secure puts on that. And then Microsoft is also up at like the top of my limit. So those are going to be the next 3 that I'm going to be adding to the portfolio as far as wheel stocks. We have some buying power, 37,000. I do have Robinhood Gold, but I don't trade on margin. So that 37,000 buying power is a lot of that is the margin that's available to me. But if you're trading margin right now with the interest rates and the volatility in the market, we're not friends. So just go somewhere else. You will hate my content. All right. So yeah, now let's look at the actual spreadsheet and look at the trades that I made in May, how long I'm holding trades for, how much premium, things like that. And if you don't know what the wheel strategy is, guys, I have tons and tons of videos on the wheel strategy. And I know it's hard to like preach how good the wheel strategy is on a month like this, but like I said, you'll see when we zoom out. Also, guys, have the new updated version of the full guide wheel strategy book. Also tough to promote myself and how good the wheel is in a book. But like if you like to hold stuff and you want to support the channel, you get this. I do want to say something because one of the negative reviews that I get is how tight the margins are. I want to show you what they look like and then you could decide. So there's the margins right there. Yeah, they're, I guess, a little tight, but if that's going to be the reason why you don't want to learn the wheel, then so be it. Like I said, I'm not addressing the haters. I just wanted people to see like what the actual margins look like inside the book. And like I said, if you open it, it's fine. They're not hidden, but we updated that. We updated a bunch of typos and stuff from the first version. You could pick it up if you like to hold stuff or just get all the content for free here on YouTube. Or just hop in the Discord and have a conversation with me. And then you don't need the book or the videos. You can just ask me, right? The first link down in the description below. So in May, there's 15 option plays, and that's for open and close. Guys, this spreadsheet, you can get this spreadsheet. Also, it's available to all my Discord members, and it goes back to 2020. You can see all my trades as well as the individuals, them each broken down individually, added some nice little drop downs and things like that. For the month, let's get it out of the way. Minus $1,400, $1,397. Let's make that red. Pretty much January at $834 was my worst month ever. But you can see oftentimes when I have a bad month, it is followed up by a really, really good month. Guys, that's why we have to zoom out in these portfolios. You can't look at someone's month to month or day to day. I can show you a day where I made 80%, 100%. We all remember GameStop and AMC and all that stuff. Like, you have to zoom out, and people in the Discord now too, like, you should invest in this. You should, like, ask Kathy Wood, if ARK investment is still a good investment, or, ask people if Shiba Inu is still a good crypto investment. You have to zoom out. Like, I don't want to have a conversation with returns unless it's 5, 10, 20 years down the road. And the reason why I took a bad month in January is the reason I took a bad month in May. Sometimes you have to roll, and sometimes that roll is going to be for a loss. Let me show you an example. So we can see earlier in this month, and this is what that last video was about. You can go back and check that. Maybe I'll link it in one of the cards. I took an $1,100 loss to improve my strike price significantly when it came to Google. And that's why I took a really, really big loss in premium for a gain in capital gains. We don't need to repeat that whole video. But in some of these losses, $111, minus 95, minus 211, we see that, yeah, I closed this and I lost on this particular option $211 because I closed it for 264. But if we come down into the next month where new bookkeeping starts, I opened it for 454. So really, I got myself a credit. But when I look at each line item, yeah, that particular option I lost, but the roll was a net credit. And that's why I'm down $1,300 for May. But in just 3 trades with those rolls, I'm up $1,900 in June. And after we balance that out, we see really I'm up like $600 for that position. So zoom out. That's the point of the video. You can't like get positive premium all the time, especially if you're going to be rolling. If we zoom out and look at the year, I'm up $1,300 for the year. So I'm averaging about $230 a month. My year-to-date returns 4%. So we see I have pretty much 4% capital gain. If we go back and see what I was year-to-date here. If we go back year-to-date, it's up about 8%. So half of that's been from capital gain. Half of that's been from trading the wheel. Monthly average return is 0.66. I've preached for the last 5 years that if you can get yourself like 1 to 2%, you're doing incredible. I shoot for 1%. I'm still confident on that for the year. More than 2% is like you did really, really good. But even if you got yourself a 0.5%, that's fine. So to be honest, when I zoom out and I see that I'm still averaging 0.66% every single month on top of it, for the love of the game and the hobby that this is and how much joy it brings me and how much joy it brings to Discord, I'm still very, very for this strategy. In every investing career, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. Last month was a down, and we'll see how June goes. We'll see. If Google still continues to soar, I might have to take another loss in premium to get a huge capital gain. I will take a little bit of a loss in premium to see a position up almost 35% since I've been holding it in like less than a year. I'll take that all day, right? Because the goal is to grow the portfolio, not to come on and preach how much we make from the wheel, even though it makes great content. We know after 8 years now, I'm more than just a content creator. I really want to just show you from my experience and show you my ups and show you my downs. Guys, if you have any questions about it, just leave down in the comments below. I'm open to the criticisms or open to anything that you might see differently. If you want the spreadsheet, hop down, first link in the description below. You can hop in the Discord, ask me any questions. If you don't want to talk to me, you can get the book very affordable on Amazon or search my videos here for free. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.